In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I edit my videos. Before we start, I just want to say that all my filming is done with my iPhone SE 2020, and the editing is all primarily done with VLLO and occasionally iMovie. The first thing I do is get all my footage from my iPhone to my iPad. The iPad is where I primarily do most of my editing from. And I get all my footage from my iPhone to my iPad by airdropping. The next thing I do is get all my footage that I have filmed onto a brand new VLLO video. To do this, you just press the plus sign on the top, select all the videos that you want to include, and then you can create a brand new video onto VLLO. Now the first official step to my editing process is rough cutting. This is where I go through all my videos and I cut things out. This could be where I pause or mess up. I also speed up videos that were meant to be time lapses, and overall just make it have a good flow and everything goes together. The next step is to add in a screen recording, and if there is not a screen recording, I will just skip this step, but if there is a screen recording, then I will go onto iMovie and then add in a picture-in-picture. I will then adjust the size of the screen recording and making sure it's in the right spot of the video. I will make it either bigger or smaller, and I will also make sure it's lined up with my speaking. I can't do that on VLLO with the free version, but I'm so glad I can use iMovie to help me out. Then once I'm done, I'll just export my video and I will put it into the VLLO video. After that, it's time for the fun creative stuff. One thing that I love doing is adding text. I usually try to use these different text options. I'll put them up on the screen right now. So I like to use these for the majority of the time, and I bookmark the ones that I use the most often, which are these. You're not necessarily going to find the perfect text on VLLO right away, but you can edit text and make it completely customized to you. So when you add in a new text into VLLO, what you're going to want to do is hit style, and then you can change the text color to whatever you want, the outline color and shadow color to be whatever you want. You can also change the thickness of the outline, and you can change the position of the shadow to be specifically wherever you want. Now, after that, you can change the font by clicking on font, and you have so many different fonts to choose from onto VLLO. There's a lot of cool things, and you can also import fonts as well by downloading it from dafont.com. And of course, you can resize your font, and then you're completely customized your font. I like to add text to emphasize what I'm talking about or to add in additional information. One cool thing about text that I really like is changing the effects. So if I cut the beginning and end of my text right here, I like to change the effects to a glitch, so it looks like the text is almost glitching in. So if I click effects, I usually go with glitch 3, I think, and then I put that at the front and the end so it looks like it is coming in as a glitch. Another fun thing I like to do is zoom in or zoom out, or kind of like slowly and stuff like that. I will usually zoom in the frame or out to further emphasize something I'm saying, like this or this. Do this, you just click on the video that you want to edit, split it to just the region that you want to resize, and then use your fingers to make it bigger or smaller. So you can make it go tilting to different angles as well, and you can use the little arrows on the sides to crop the image. If you want to resize, you can also click on resize and go to size, and then you can just use the scale to make it bigger or smaller. And then to add a background color, you just click on background and choose your color. Now to zoom in and out, you're going to select your clip and put on partial settings, and then add the triangle on both ends. Now the first end's going to stay the same, but on the second end you will either zoom in on your picture or zoom out. And now as you play the clip, it will zoom in slowly, and it's super cool, and I love this tip. Another fun thing I like to do is transitions. Sometimes I'll add a transition to a video to just change from one area to another. Two transitions that I use the most often are the whoosh transition, which goes like this, or the bad TV transition, which goes like this. To do the whoosh, you're going to select the white box in between two clips and choose slide left. Now I like to make this time go down to about 0.5 seconds so it's nice and quick. And then once I add in that transition, I'm going to add in a sound effect. It's called short whoosh. And then I like to move it so it's directly in the center. To do the bad TV transition, you're going to first have to download this GIF, which is going to be linked down below for you guys. You're going to go and hit the plus button and then add in your GIF that you downloaded. You're going to shorten it to about 1 second and then add in a sound effect called beep 1. Turn it down a little bit so it's not too loud, and there you go. Another thing I like to do is add overlays to the videos. I like to add overlays to add interest as well. In the beginning of my videos, I usually like to add a little subscribe button as well as a bell icon or maybe a thumbs up to just remind my viewers to subscribe to my channel. Sometimes I like to put a loading overlay when I'm pausing to think about something like this. I also like to add a recording overlay when I'm doing something, usually in a time lapse or something like that, which would look like this, or sometimes this. To do all these overlays, you're going to start by going to the sticker section and clicking on sticker, and then if you go down to the SNS section, there's a lot of good ones like the subscribe buttons and like buttons. So then once I have something in, I like to resize it and make it to the correct length. To add in a frame, you'll click on frame and then go to film, and then you can choose any one of the different recording overlays VLLO has. Another overlay I like to do is a blank color behind a text. To do this, you're going to first add in your text. I personally like this font called Chocolate Chips. I've been using a lot in this video, if you guys have noticed. So then you just type in what your text wants to be. I'm just simply typing text, and then you're going to go to the picture-in-picture and click on image. Once you choose your image, you're going to make it big enough so the entire screen is filled with the one color. Put the occupancy down to about 50 and change the arrangement so it's behind the text. And that's how you do it. One thing I do not want to forget about talking about is music. So with music, I like to use Luke Frembo. He's a YouTuber and he makes a lot of good background music, and I always link his music down below. So if you want to use any of the music that I use in my videos, it's linked down below. To add in music, you're going to click on BGM and you're going to go to My Music. Now to add in your own music, you're going to click the Upload from File button at the very top, and that will bring you to your iCloud files. Once you select something, you can shorten it to be a certain length, and then once you're happy with the length, you can hit the check mark in the corner, and then you can shorten it even longer, and you can adjust the volume and things like that, and you can even have it fading in and out as well. Some sound effects I use are mouse click and bottle cork. I like to use them when I add in text, overlays, and more. To add in your own sound effect, you're going to go onto YouTube and search the sound effect that you want. I'm searching mouse click sound effect. Next, you're just going to choose the video that you want. I like to use gaming sound effects. They have a lot of cool sound effects. And then you're going to go and screen record on your either phone or iPad or anything like that. And then once you start screen recording, you can play the sound effect and then stop screen recording. Now you're going to go into an audio converter website. It'll be linked down below, and you choose your video from your photos onto here, and then you can convert it into a MP4 or something like that. After you download it, you're going to head into VLLO, go to the sound effect area, and you're going to go to My Music, and then you're going to press Upload from File, and that will bring up files, and then you can add in your download. One of the last things I'm going to do is add an end screen outro. So I do this at the very end of the video. It has usually like a little subscribe button and like videos and stuff. You've seen those before. And I usually make it about 10 seconds long, and I use a blank screen for this. So you're going to hit the plus button and choose insert blank scene, and it's going to be black. So I like to choose the color to a nice pink, and you can choose that by hitting the background. And then I like to make this end screen about 10 seconds and then add in some text, usually saying something like thanks for watching. And once I'm done adding in text, I'll put it at the very top so I have room for my little cards that pop up, and I make it just long enough for the entire clip. And I don't want to forget to include some music, so I like to put in some music at the end of my video, so it's very nice. That's all the things that I majorly do to edit my videos. I like to make sure that my videos stay interesting and fun. So hopefully you guys stayed to the end of this video. If you did, then I did my editing right. Editing is such an important part of the video process, so hopefully this video helped you learn how I edit my videos and make them more engaging and fun. That's gonna be all, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!